The GamesLantern Ogryn Rework build editor was changed a few hours ago with some apparently new changes, buffs to the Ogryn Rework for a small number of skills. I will tell you what they are. Bonebreaker's Aura is now plus 10% melee attack damage instead of plus 10% heavy melee attack damage. Taunt Loyal Protector now has 2 follow-up pulses after you taunt the first time. 3 seconds later another pulse happens, and 6 seconds later a third pulse happens. These secondary pulses don't stagger again, but they do reapply the taunt effect. They do re-trigger the bonus toughness from No Pain, and they do reapply. They don't stack multiple times, but they apply Valuable Distraction. So if you killed all the enemies that were taunted the first time and more enemies run within range, the second taunt wave hits them, Valuable Distraction is applied to these enemies as well. Lucky Streak. This was pretty spectacularly bad talent. It was literally doubled from plus 25% critical strike damage to plus 50% critical strike damage. That's much better. Pretty reasonable buff for weapons like twin-linked heavy stubbers that crit a lot, or the normal heavy stubbers that have very high crit damage bonuses, or even rippers that are somewhere in between. Then there's Frenzied Blows. This is now 2.5% melee attack speed on chained hit, which means that it stacks up to 12.5% instead of just 10%. This makes it slightly better once you have 5 stacks than the other plus 10% melee attack speed buffs or talents that the human classes have, but you do need to stack it first, so it's more conditional, but the total bonus is a little higher. And Concentrate, where's that? Over here. This used to, on the original iteration of the skill tree posted in the rework, it would cost you 0.7 or 0.75 stamina. It is now 0.5 stamina per second, so you can keep up the Concentrate effect, the buffs to sway reduction, spread reduction, and recoil reduction for longer. So these are some changes that Fatshark came up with during the final stages of testing, or that playtester suggested, or that the community suggested maybe. They've been added here, which means that these are likely changes that we will see when the patch goes live on the 25th, as opposed to the original Ogryn talent tree rework numbers for these talents that were posted. That will be all. Goodbye.